Hey, we're live from 304 Studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. This is an STSPod.club production. Hey, I'm BT, and right over there is my partner in crime, my brother from a different mother. It's Ronald JB. Hey, is this thing working? Are we froze? I'm just messing with you guys. That's right, Rhino JB is no longer with Rollin into Mempho. He finished up his stint with episode 100. We wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors. Now, let's get on with the show. All right, guys, this is episode 101, episode 677 of STS Pod.club. I want you to join us on Patreon for exclusive content by going to stspod.club and hit the link of all links there in the right hand corner. Guys, today at Dave & Buster's we have free Royal Rumble. Go to Dave & Buster's and watch the Royal Rumble. Come out and join Memphis Wrestling. We have a little bit of a change in format because every week now I'm going to be doing the hits, the misses, MVP, what's happening, and must see. All right, it's time for the hits. All right, starting the show off, I really like the way they showed the Mike Anthony Bret Michaels intro, the clips there in the intro. This is to remind everyone what's going on with the belt, the winner coming up of the Grind City Rumble. We're looking at the winner to take on the champ, and the champ being Bret Michaels. A lot of stuff that we were talking about on the show last week. I seen it in social media all over the place. Everyone was in a big shock to see Mike Anthony drop the belt so quick, even though we had some of the match actually outside the ring, and then when they got in the ring, boom, that's right, Bret Michaels is the new champ, and it's all about the new champ as we start out the Grind City Rumble. That was my first hit there. We also had Brad and Tim starting first. I love that. You got two guys that can work. Tim is still green around the edges, but Brad Skimmerhorn, or Main Event Brad, is what we call a journeyman. He is a good worker, good wrestler, can spend multiple minutes in a ring in a match like this, and was probably the perfect guy to put in this position. He did do some resting as he would roll out and things like that. I really like that. I really like the pick of these two. You got the stud Tim from the Stars of Tomorrow, and you got the journeyman, Main Event Brad. We had loved the Jennifer Justice entry into Grind City Rumble. You got to remember we're going to put the girls in the Grind City Rumble also. Jennifer Justice came in with punches and chops and kicks, and just loved it. Loved it that she came in strong. Loved it that they put her over on commentary. Jennifer Justice is also a journeyman or journeywoman. Been around for a long time. Big hit for me. Big Swole. Here's a guy who we see coming in and out of Memphis Wrestling and doesn't seem to stay as long. And, you know, he did when he had the tag belts, but he'll come in for a couple weeks and he kind of disappears. And we kind of wonder what happened to Big Swole. And then all of a sudden we have him in the Grind City Rumble. Here is a way that they did the Grind City Rumble. This is the way to get over a guy. He loses. He does not win the Grind City Rumble, but he's still huge over with all the stuff that he did. I believe he was up to 8 or 9 people that he threw out, and they put him over big when he went in, eliminating a bunch of people. And again, on commentary, fantastic job. Big Swole hit there. And we got these guys, I'm going to keep saying, and this was the Grind City Rumble. We got these guys, the posse. Man, they are the biggest heels ever, right? They are the meanest of the mean. The Posse, guess what? The Posse wasn't even in the Grind City Rumble, but they made an appearance coming in, going after Ray Sanders, Ray tag team partner Derek King. They have established a feud here, and the Posse has a meanness now. There's no smiling, there's nothing like that, and they're out to eliminate Ray. Ray's going to be one of those guys they go after until they eliminate him. Ray got some help from Derek King here, and speaking of being eliminating, he eliminated himself. Huge dive outside the ring, and I actually thought he killed himself. Like he hit the back of his head, but maybe not. Big dive, eliminated himself out of the Grind City Rumble. Let me just say, hit. Hollywood Jimmy's crew did not have a good day. A big hit for me. I always have to pick on Hollywood Jimmy. His crew just did not have a good day. And what's going on with Colton Cage, guys? Can we see a turn coming with Colton Cage? Can Colton Cage be a babyface? Ric Flair was a heck of a heel, and this is kind of the Colton Cage, I'm beautiful, coming out with nice robes and stuff like that. So I guess if Ric Flair could have been a babyface, we could see Colton Cage turning on Hollywood Jimmy. Austin Lane came out and making us think, a big hit here in the sense that I love what the whole booking of the Grind City Rumble, giving us that feeling that Austin Lane, he could win again, you know. K-Tumor entrance. Remember, when we're doing a Rumble or a Battle Royal, a big part of it is the entrances, and the crowd really got into the K-Tumor entrance. He came out, the crowd loves him, but just right then, very few minutes after that, Aaron Roberts came out. Aaron and Toomer face-to-face in the ring. I thought we was going to see them against each other at that point. But then Nyx came out, and all I could hear was she's jumping them is what I was thinking. Didn't look too good after what she did, but real fun spot there. Sometime during all of this, we had Austin Lane eliminated by Tim Bosby. Hit there because maybe Tim Bosby is going to be Austin Lane's next opponent. Possibly? Oh, man, that would be a big hit for me. We had Mackenzie Morgan coming in, House of Fire, really fun stuff. Mackenzie's going to be a star, and she is so comfortable in the ring doing what she's doing already. We finally got that spot of Aaron and Toomer fighting it out. Oh, I loved it. Those two big guys. Those two guys are going to be future opponents for Bret Michaels. To me, you should put those two guys against Bret Michaels, and we're going to talk about that more at the end here. Aaron Roberts, just in case I did not mention this, but if you watch Just in Case during the Grind City Rumble, you'll see what a manager's supposed to do. He's having reactions to what happens with Aaron Roberts, not overselling it, not overacting, and he also has reactions of other stuff going on. Fun stuff with Just in Case. Speaking of managers, we had Barnabas, the leader, coming out. He's doing like a circus act. He's the ringmaster, maybe. I love this. There's all kinds of ways you can go with it. He was very good on the microphone. You can go with the freaks, the big guys, the small guys. I mean, you could bring out every type of different wrestler and let him be the manager. I really liked his look. We saw Bulletproof Bruce in here. Just one of those guys where, I don't even know if he needs a title or he should have a title. Get some wins every once in a while, but he is one of those guys that is just tough, looks tough. We had Matt Williams come in. What's Matt Williams going to do? I love this. Hit. Loved it. Matt Williams also one of those guys he's the slimy heel. And so what do you expect from the slimy heel? He eliminated Mackenzie Morgan. Loved it. Then we had Moose. I love the entrance of Moose, all the stuff that went on with Moose. Him and Toomer going back and forth. Matt Williams eliminated really quick there with Moose. Just loved it. Loved what they did with Moose. Main event, Bradley then eliminates. Loved the way they did that. We had Moose on the outside. He eliminated Aaron Roberts. And then main event, Bradley gets to eliminate Moose. Loved it. In the ring, at the very end, we had K Toomer against Derek King as the final two guys, and we just knew what was going to happen. K Toomer took him down again. 1, 2, 3. And K Toomer is a Grind City Rumble winner, which means what? We have K Toomer in the ring with the brand new champion, the Gun Show, Bret Michaels. As you can see, as the show went off the air, there was legit happiness there with K Toomer. He could barely hold back his tears. You could tell that he had worked toward this. So the K Toomer's story is very interesting. Here's a guy who came to the first tapings and bought a ticket. And now, on episode 101, he is the Grind City Rumble winner going after the Heritage title. Fun stuff, fun booking. That was my hits for episode 101. All right, I got a few misses for this week. Not a fan, and I've said this on the show a couple times, of battle royals or rumbles, so that would be a miss for me. Dustin made me laugh when he said they're coming in ever so often. I timed a couple of the entrances, and it's right at 1 minute. I'm not a fan of clips, and you have clips going on, you come back into commercial break, but I think it probably was something that they had to do. Also, I wish we would have got more of Moose. I know he was in, I think he was there as VIP for those 3 shows. I wish we could have saw more of Moose. That is our misses for episode 101. Now it's time for MVP. MVP for episode 101. Guys, it's got to be only one guy, and that is K Toomer. Stood toe-to-toe with Moose. We saw him back and forth with Aaron Roberts. Man, Toomer wins the chance to wrestle Gun Show Bret Michaels. Should be a hell of a match. Our MVP for week 101. All right, we're up to what's happening. This will be, what do we look forward to the most, or what's going on? What's going on with Zay Washington? Are we ever going to see him come back? And what's going on? We got to see K Toomer. That's what's happening. K Toomer against Gun Show Bret Michaels. Awesome. I can't wait to see that. That's what's happening in week 101. And the must-see for week 101, must-see, I want to go when Moose jumps in the ring and goes eye to eye all the way to the ending. Moose in the ring, eye to eye with Toomer, all the way to the ending. Fun stuff. Must see the finish of the Grind City Rumble. All right, guys. You know what I'm fixing to say. Same bat time, same bat channel. On the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Be there. That's right. Be there tonight for the Royal Rumble. And everyone knows I love my mama.